All right, let's picture this. A world of ice and giants. A world where just surviving another day is a huge victory. Today, we're not just going to talk about some apex predator from this long-lost time. No, we're going to become one.
So, I want you to just forget everything you think you know, because for the next few minutes, you are a Smilodon. Yeah, the legendary Saber-Toothed Tiger. This isn't some history lesson about the past. This is your story, right now.
So, where are we? We're in North America. We're talking 12,000 years ago. It's the tail end of the Ice Age, right? The air is just brutally cold. The world feels endless. And you are about to take your very first breath in this place. A world that's, well, it's as beautiful as it is deadly.
And so, a legend is born. Your story starts like a lot of great ones do, in the dark, quiet safety of a cave. This is your whole world, right here. Chapter 1. When you first arrive, you're totally blind. For about a week, your world is just darkness. For the first 2 weeks, really, your mother is everything. She's your food, your warmth, your protector. And then, you take those first wobbly steps out into the light, and that's when you meet him, your father, the one who's going to turn you into a hunter.
Okay, so now come the lessons and the losses. See, your childhood is this crazy blur of learning and growing, but the Ice Age doesn't pull its punches. The toughest lessons, the ones that really stick, they usually come from something terrible. Your whole world is about to get turned upside down.
Your father's training is intense, to say the least. It's a real hunter's education. First, you got to master those daggers in your mouth. Then, you have to perfect the ambush, lying in wait, not moving a muscle. You also have to know your prey, right? What to go after, and just as important, what to stay away from. And the biggest lesson of all, you defend your pride. The months just fly by, filled with pretend fights, your first small kills. You're getting good, really good. By the time you're about 1.5 years old, you're joining the family on hunts. You're a real team, a powerful unit. But then, one day, everything goes wrong. You're tracking a giant sloth, and the unthinkable happens. This 4-ton beast just turns. In one horrible moment, it tramples your mother. The family tries everything, but her injuries, they're just too much. And just like that, she's gone.
And if that wasn't bad enough, what happens next is just brutal. Your father, driven by pure instinct, just leaves. He's got to find a new mate, start a new pride. Your family is completely shattered. So now you're all alone, a young hunter in this huge, unforgiving world.
So you head north, you survive, you hunt, you grow. And by the time you're 3, you've done it. You've claimed your own territory. You are now in your absolute prime. Let's talk about the anatomy of an apex predator, because you are a masterpiece of Ice Age engineering. Let's break down what makes you, you.
And it really all starts with this. 22 centimeters. That's how long your saber teeth can get. I mean, think about that. These things aren't for show. They are precision-guided weapons of death, the most famous, the most iconic weapons of the entire Ice Age. But here's where you're totally different from a modern lion. See, a lion is like a sprinter. You're a wrestler. You're not built for speed. That short tail of yours means you don't have the balance for a long chase. No, you're a powerhouse, built for the ambush. Your whole game is to get in close, pin down your massive prey, and then deliver that final blow.
But those amazing teeth, they're kind of a double-edged sword. On one hand, they are absolutely lethal. I mean, they're designed to slice the jugular of something huge, like a mammoth. One precise bite, and it's over. But here's the catch. They're also super fragile. They are useless against bone. If you bite wrong just once and hit bone, they could literally shatter. And for a Smilodon, broken sabers, well, that's a death sentence.
Okay, so life isn't just about hunting alone, right? There's a deeper drive, something more. You need a pride. You need to build a legacy. It's time to forge a family. Your life as a king is just getting started. So you've got your territory all mapped out, and then one day, you hear it, a sound you know well. It's another Smilodon, a female. And after a bit of a courtship, showing off your strength, you win her over. You convince her this is the place to be. And just like that, the lonely hunter is gone. You're the head of a pride now.
And about 4 months later, your son is born. We'll call him Osman. And the whole cycle begins all over again. Suddenly, you have a new purpose, right? To protect him, to feed him, and to teach him all the lessons your father taught you. Only this time, you're the teacher.
But, hey, life as a king is never peaceful for long. Now you've got everything to lose, a territory, a mate, a son, and that makes you a huge target. There are outsiders out there, desperate and hungry, and they see what you've got, and they want it.
Sure enough, two rivals show up at the edge of your territory, and they're not here to talk. They're here to challenge you for everything. The fight is just savage, a total clash of muscle and fang. It goes on for hours, but in the end, your strength, your will to protect your family, is just too much for them. You send them running. For now, at least, your family is safe.
And then, time just starts to slip by. Your son, Osmond, hits that rebellious phase at age 2. He leaves, just like you did, to go find his own way. And the years just keep rolling. Before you know it, you're 8. And you can feel it. Life's been hard. That raw wrestler strength is starting to fade. You're older now, a bit slower. You're vulnerable.
And wouldn't you know it, they're back. Those two rivals from all those years ago. Except this time, they're not alone. They've brought a whole pack with them. They're here to finish what they started. The odds are, they're impossible. This isn't just a fight for your home anymore. This is it, the final battle. This is for survival.
You fight like a cornered king with everything you've got left, but it's not enough. You're overwhelmed. They're closing in. The final blow is about to come. And then a roar. A deafening roar that just shakes the entire battlefield.
It's a familiar sound, isn't it? A roar you haven't heard in years, but one you could never, ever forget. It's Ozman, your son. He's back. And he's not some rebellious kid anymore. He's a massive, powerful hunter in his own prime. And he's brought his mate with him.
And this is what it was all about, the king's legacy. See, it was never just about your survival. It was about what you leave behind. This is the final chapter of your story.
With Osmond's help, the battle turns in an instant. He just slams into the lead rival, and the rest of the pack? They see their leader go down, and they just scatter. They're gone. The fight's over. Your home is safe. Your family is reunited. And you look at your son, this incredible king that he's become, and you just feel this overwhelming pride. The cycle is now complete.
So your story might be ending, but the legend lives on. Your time as king might be over, but your legacy, through your son, through the fossils to tell your tale tens of thousands of years later, that's forever. You were so much more than just a pair of giant teeth. You were a hunter, a survivor, a father, a king. So the real question is, when all is said and done, what will they remember about you, the Ice Age's greatest hunter?